Hello, product managers. Welcome back to the channel where we turn PM theory into real-world impact. Today, we're diving into something that separates senior PMs from the rest, and it's not what you think. We're talking about product design. Not the pretty pixels and color schemes, but the strategic process that turns user problems into solutions your engineering team can actually build with confidence. Because here's the truth. Most features fail not because of bad execution, but because teams skip the design phase entirely. Today, we're fixing that. Picture this. Your team just spent 3 months building a feature. It's technically perfect, ships on time, but users don't care. Adoption is terrible. Your engineers are frustrated. Leadership is asking tough questions. Sound familiar? Here's what happened. You jumped straight from problem to solution without doing the work in between. You skipped product design. Most PMs think product design is about making things look pretty. Wrong. Product design is about bridging the gap between insight and impact, between a validated problem and a solution users actually love. And the best part? When you master this process, you'll never ship another feature that flops. Let me show you how. First, let's get clear on what product design actually is. Product design is the structured process of turning user problems into well-scoped, validated solutions that engineering can execute competently. It sits at the intersection of 3 things: user empathy, what's the real problem users face? Business strategy, why does solving this matter for the company? Technical constraints, what's actually possible to build? This is where we ask the big questions. What should we build? Why? How do we know it will work? And here's the key insight. Great product design embraces uncertainty. We explore widely, refine smartly, and align deeply before writing a single line of code. Think of companies like Microsoft, Google, or Spotify. Their features don't succeed by accident. They succeed because of rigorous product design processes that most teams completely skip. The best product teams follow a 3-phase design process. Let me break it down. Phase 1, constrained divergence. This is where we explore what's possible, but with focus. We don't just brainstorm randomly. We generate solutions within real-world constraints. Phase 2, iterative convergence. Here we test, refine, and prioritize the best ideas. We prototype, validate, and narrow down to what's actually worth building. Phase 3, alignment and approval. Finally, we build organizational confidence. We get buy-in from design, engineering, data, and leadership before development starts. Each phase has specific tools, techniques, and outcomes. Skip any phase, and you're setting yourself up for failure. Master all 3, and you'll ship features that actually move the needle. Let's dive deeper. Phase 1, constrained divergence. Let's dive into Phase 1, constrained divergence. This is where most teams go wrong. Bad brainstorming looks like this. Hey team, let's think of ideas to improve our user experience. Chaos ensues. You get dozens of disconnected ideas that can't be built or don't solve real problems. Great brainstorming starts with constraints. Before any ideation session, you need to define 3 boundaries. Constraint 1, desirability. What truly solves the user's problem? You need to be crystal clear on who you're solving for and what success looks like from their perspective. Constraint 2, viability. What moves the business forward? Not every good idea is good for the business right now. Which OKRs does this support? What metrics will it move? Constraint 3, feasibility. What can we realistically build? What's our timeline? What are our technical limitations? What's our engineering bandwidth? Here's a real example. Let's say you're working on Microsoft Teams and users struggle to track unread comments in large threads. Your constraints might be desirability. Must help users quickly identify unread comments with minimal cognitive load. Viability. Must increase daily usage of threaded comments by 15%. Feasibility. Must ship in 3 months using existing notification infrastructure. Now, when you brainstorm, every idea has to work within these boundaries. You're not just generating ideas, you're generating viable solutions. The tool I love for this is how might we questions. Instead of saying, let's improve notifications, you ask, how might we help users instantly spot unread comments without adding clutter? This constraint-based approach is why top product teams consistently ship features that work while others waste months on features nobody wants. Phase 2, Iterative Convergence. Phase 2 is where we turn possibilities into precision. You've got dozens of ideas from your constrained brainstorm. Now what? This is where I see PMs make a critical mistake. They pick their favorite idea and run with it. Don't do this. Instead, use structured prioritization. I recommend a 3-layer approach. Layer 1, theme-level filtering. Group your ideas into themes and ask, does this theme solve a desirable problem? Does it align with business outcomes? Can we build it? Any theme that doesn't hit all 3 gets deprioritized. Layer 2, solution-level refinement. Within each strong theme, trim the fat. Remove edge cases, overly complex solutions, or ideas that don't clearly address your constraints. Layer 3, RICE scoring. For your final candidates, use RICE. Reach, impact, confidence, effort. This gives you objective data to compare trade-offs. But here's the secret sauce. Don't just prioritize and build. Prototype first. Create low-fidelity prototypes. These can be paper sketches, wireframes, or basic mock-ups. Test them with users. Get feedback, iterate. The goal isn't to build the perfect prototype. It's to reduce uncertainty before you commit engineering resources. I've seen teams save months of development time by spending 1 week prototyping and discovering their assumptions were wrong. Phase 3, alignment and approval. Phase 3 is about building organizational confidence. You've got a validated, prioritized solution. Now you need buy-in. This phase is where you collaborate with design, engineering, data, marketing, and leadership to ensure everyone understands the why, agrees on the what, and is clear on the how. Key activities include design reviews with stakeholders, technical feasibility discussions with engineering, success metrics alignment with data teams, go-to-market planning with marketing, leadership sign-off on resource allocation. The output? A clear product requirements document that eliminates late-stage surprises and accelerates development. When done well, this phase builds trust across the organization. When skipped, you get scope creep, misaligned expectations, and finger-pointing when things go wrong. Common mistakes. Before we wrap up, let me save you from the 3 biggest mistakes I see PMs make in product design. Mistake number 1, being too hands-off. Some PMs think that's the designer's job and provide no input. Result? Misaligned outputs that can't be built or don't solve real problems. Mistake number 2, being too prescriptive. Other PMs show up with mock-ups and tell designers exactly what to build. This kills creativity and usually leads to suboptimal solutions. Mistake number 3, skipping validation. Teams fall in love with their first idea and skip prototyping. They build something that works technically but fails with users. The sweet spot? Be the strategic guide. Bring clarity on constraints, co-create solutions, and validate before you build. Lead the process without dominating it. All right, time for your homework. I want you to practice this framework. Step 1. Pick a feature your team is currently building or wants to build. Step 2. Define your 3 constraints: desirability, viability, feasibility. Be specific. Step 3. Run a "How might we" brainstorm session with your team using these constraints. Step 4. Prioritize the top 3 ideas using the layered approach I showed you. Step 5. Create a low-fidelity prototype of your top choice and test it with 3 users. Do this exercise and I guarantee you'll start approaching product design completely differently. Share your results in the comments. I want to see what you discover. Look, product design isn't optional. It's not something you do when you have extra time. It's the foundation of every successful feature. When you master these 3 phases, constrained divergence, iterative convergence, and alignment and approval, you transform from a PM who ships features to a PM who ships impact. Your engineering team will trust you more because you've done the homework. Your users will love what you build because you've validated it properly. And your leadership will respect you because you're driving real business results. If this framework helped you think differently about product design, hit that like button. Subscribe for more deep dive PM frameworks. Leave a comment below and let me know what you'd like me to cover in the next training. And seriously, try that homework exercise. The best PMs don't just consume content, they apply it. Let me know how it goes in the comments. Until next time, keep building products that matter.